All right, test drive time. 1966 Chevy Nova. This is an SS model with a 400 under the hood. No power steering, no power brakes. Aluminum radiator. Set of Weld wheels. 4-speed. And of course, I'll be going over flaws on this car so you know exactly what you're getting before you get here. Don't forget, 100 detailed pictures are available at maplemotors.com. Financing and shipping, it's all there. About that time. Let's go for a ride. Checking out the interior on this one. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Now, I'm just going to forewarn you. I'm going to try to get everything out of the way. This is a very loud car. I will be as loud as I can so that you can hear me throughout the video. Interior, it's got to have some stuff. You got some holes in the headliner. Your package tray's got some holes in it. Your seat's all ripped up here. It does have nicer carpet. It does have an old car smell. It just smells kind of musty in here. Bigger reason why I rolled all the windows down for this video. Fuel pump. Starts right up. Show you the mileage. Does have a radio. The glove box won't open. Turn signals. Wipers do not work. Orange, you place your bets? It's also not honking. Blower motor. Stiff switch, I can't get it to cut on. Radio, well, you got that one, but that one ain't working either. Let's hit the road and see what else we can find. All right, here we go. We're gonna take off down the road. Anything I see, you'll know about it. Let's find reverse here. Horn works on that one. This car is very loud, so I'm going to try to speak up. Just checking these gears out. They feel pretty good. As far as going down the road here, a little bit of slack in the steering, but that's pretty straight. That's not bad. Lots of power. Engine temperature slowly coming up. Got a great cooling system. Almost 60 pounds or over 60 pounds of oil pressure. Trying to get this mat out of the way. Brakes on this one, pretty good, pretty solid. Some outside shots. We'll light up the undercarriage and I'll be back with more information. It's time to walk this ride. Let's see what we can find. Looking for chips, scratches, rust, dents. If you see something that I need to check out more, no problem. I'll send you more information. Looking around in the trunk here, you can see this old trunk seal is a little cracked up and older. Overspray on it too. It's kind of ripped at the bottom. The trunk itself got a little bit of surface rust popping up, but man, this thing is nice. A little overspray back here. Looking around on the trunk lid. Coming down with it. Bumper looks good. Trunk's sitting a little high here in the back, but mostly in good shape. It's a little dirt on top, felt like glue. This side looks pretty even. Passenger lower side of the car, great tires. Plenty for the street slicks, right? Little bubbles at the bottom of the door, so you do got some rust popping up. Midsection. Midsection's looking great. A little dirt here. Chip. Light pitting on the door handle. Little dings on your trim here. Front window's got some light chips. Cracks in the paint here by the trim. Got a crack here in the hood, but we'll get to that here in a moment. I just seen it. Front bumper. Chrome's pitted. Some dings in your trim. Little waves at the bottom of the door here. Chip. Bubbles in the back corner. A little bit of rust popping up. Midsection. Got some wax in the emblems. Some kind of dirt on the paint there. Probably buff out. Light pitting on the handle. Touch up mark on top of the fender there. And you do get a lot of little specks on the front windshield, like little chips popping up. Cracks in the seal there around the vent window. Dings up top. A little hazy in the back corner. Crack in the paint. Little dings on the trim there. All right, let's check out that interior. A little crusty on the seal there. Looking around in the back seat. Package tray. Back seat is ripped up. And she got an old musty, dusty smell up in here. She definitely does. Need to know about that. It smells kind of old in here. A little stuffing coming out of the headliner there. Carpet looks great. Seat, yeah, not so much. Big old rip there. So the front seat needs to be redone. Headliner's got some stuff falling out of it. Back seat got some stuff on top. Package tray definitely boogered up. Needs some interior work. Even got some stitching coming loose in the headliner. You know, I had a guy the other day, I guess all he did was watch the TikToks and Facebook little 1 minute intros or whatever. But apparently he came in from a different state, and there's little dings there. And he's like, your cars, you didn't explain all that stuff. You didn't show all that stuff. I said, have you even seen our videos? Of course, I talk about them in all those other videos. I try to even drive you. I even put links to all these test drives. He had no clue what I was talking about. I said, what are you watching? And it was either Facebook or TikTok or something like that. Those little 1 minute videos I make showing off these cars. I said, so you drove down here without looking at anything else? Did you call? He said, no. So guys, always call us. Always watch these test drive videos. I go over this stuff. I show you these chips and scratches. I guess he thought that he was going to get a $70,000 car for 30 grand. That's what he was going for, and he was all mad, and he was trying to put stuff on social media about us. And I was like, dude, that's your fault. That is not my fault. I literally go over everything. Let's start this thing up. This car sounds like a beast. Very loud. Smell racing gas in it for sure. around the ride. I sure hope you enjoyed the walk or the whole test drive. If you did, hit subscribe, share. I'll always provide as much information as you need. If you need any more, I will send it to you. Also, check the 100 detailed pictures, maplemotors.com. We're very upfront on all these cars. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.